right, so first I want to say let's welcome King of the Tots. Woo! Insert hand clap and drum roll.
I want to do
'Cause
like a Steve Martin thing. KingTOT. Yeah, that's gonna be so lost upon everybody. But I want you to go back to old Steve Martin stuff, okay? Because
I
he
love
was
Steve
brilliant,
Martin. Dude,
right?
SNL and all of that. I was raised on the old school stuff like that, and like Steve Martin now. Ugh, I love him.
Only Murders in the Building, right? I mean, talk
Yes, have
about
you seen it?
longevity.
Have you
I've
watched
only
them?
seen a couple episodes, but Selena Gomez really blew my mind because I always thought of her as a pop star.
Right.
But I think that yeah, I really
I
dig that.
she's done such a great job in that show. Season three, I'm still watching it because I haven't had time to like sit down and watch it. My husband watches with me, so I kind of have to like wait for him and me to have time to watch it. But I want to like just binge watch it.
Your favorite song off of each album.
Right.
Right, right.
So
Okay,
hard.
so if we went like EP, EP, album, 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 and then maybe
Mhm.
threw in a collab or a single,
Or a
because
single, yeah. There's a lot of
because
singles.
I get to have more than one favorite. I get to have lots
Right.
of favorites.
Right.
Nobody said you can only have one. You can have whatever you want in this life. Um,
Amen.
so like yeah, so for all the things I never said, I would say Stupid is my jam. I love Stupid. That is my
Stupid's
jam. But
good.
then That Way comes up, and you're like, ah,
Oh, that way. Let me look at, I forget. So I get them mixed up because she comes up with so many singles during her age periods that I forget that sometimes it's not on an album, it's actually a single. So let me
oh,
get
I
what
put
I had.
I put oh
Oh,
on.
oh,
I
is
used to
so
think
good.
yeah, I know it was released after, but I put it
It
on. I just
was,
think
yeah.
yeah, because Tit for Tat's my favorite single now, so I had to stick my other single somewhere else.
Yeah. It like she has a lot.
Yeah,
Okay,
but I
so
love, but that is the, like as far as that first EP goes, Stupid is my jam. I don't like That Way because I always said that sometimes I feel like I'm like yelling her songs and singing them, and then
hmm
sometimes I feel like oh shit, I'm the subject, right?
right.
And I feel like in That Way, I don't I love this song, but I don't like it because I feel like almost the subject. Like I'm not singing that
Like
to someone. I feel like
attacked.
some
Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I can only listen to that song when I'm in the mood that I feel like that song, if that makes sense.
Yes, totally, totally.
So, like for me, I will say, out of all the songs that she's ever created, I relate to, this is just for me, um, Run for the Hills.
Oh, honey, we're on the first EP.
Oh, first EP. Ugh, stupid.
Hang on to your
It would
thoughts,
be
sister.
stupid.
Hang on, hold on. We're
There's
just on
so
the first
many.
EP.
There's so many. There's so many, dude.
You want to move to the second? We want to get to Think Later. That's where Run for the Hills,
I
right?
know.
And about your favorite Tate era, and that
That's
one,
one of the
that one.
questions.
Oh, perfect, perfect. You know, it's
Hmm
right friggin' now. The thing is, it
Right.
just gets better and better and better, and
And
I can't
better.
wait to see what's next. I cannot wait. And even for me, like Think Later was probably the album that really hooked me when that came out because I was a Tate fan, but when that came out, I was like, oh my God, my mind,
I feel
my
like it's
brain
also
is
because
not.
she's getting older.
And
Like
yeah, she's maturing.
she's maturing.
But
So I
see,
feel like it goes, I feel like with us, like it we have been through some things, and everyone has, but I feel like if you like these two albums, I think it really means like you're in that mindset, kind of, you know?
yeah,
So
totally, I get that.
I feel like that is a good example of it. Um,
But so close to what's my favorite album because they do just keep getting better. But I mean, even though Think Later grabbed me, and that's like that was the really the album that kind of like turned
yeah.
me.
Also, Tear Myself Apart is another one I feel attacked on, but I do like that song. It makes me so sad. Like, but it also can make me happy if I'm feeling that way. You know what I mean? Like it's like therapy. It's like a hit or
It's all
miss.
therapy.
Yeah,
It's
it's
all
all
therapy.
therapy. So I feel
I've
like
cried during every show. I've cried during every single Tate McRae show I've been to. I have shed at least one tear.
I haven't been to one, but when I watched it on live stream and like the videos when she sung You Broke Me First too, and then she was like crying, I was sobbing. I was like, this girl, I think it was when her and who broke up, and you could just I've never seen an artist cry like that on stage singing a song like ever.
Yeah, by the way, I hate all of her ex-boyfriends with a
Well,
passion.
duh.
And
We're
Leroy was
supporters.
so mid, and he only had that one song that he sang with her that I
Hmm
recorded at MSD, and then he had that one other popular song with Justin Bieber. But other than that,
Day.
like,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
nope.
No, don't. That Coldplay song that was. that I could rage over that because I mean we wouldn't have gotten tit for tat though. So we do have to say thank you for being such a petty little bitch to make that song Coldplay to help us get tit for tat. So
I
we have
love your
to
attitude.
thank him in that way. Like it's the same with Taylor Swift. We have to thank everybody who inspired her, or else we wouldn't have all these beautiful masterpieces, right?
That stupid scarf. Anyway, but no, no, no. I really kind of like your take on that. I like how you twisted that because sometimes I get a little Haiti, on things, and that's
Right.
not the way to be, right? I mean, listen, we're
No, I
all
get Haiti too. I get petty.
I get petty, but
Yeah. Was so that's our take on our favorite Tate song because you really can't, but that's EP.
that's
Um,
EP. A second EP though is Too Young to Be Sad, right? And
right.
that's where Rubber Band kicks in, and that's my fave off of that one.
That's my
But then
favorite.
Bad Ones kicks in, and I'm like, oh shit, Bad Ones.
It's like, do we want to dance or do we want to dance and cry?
Exactly. And I
So
kind of
it's
want to do
like
both.
like bad ones, I'm like, I'm a baddie. Like, bitch, I fall for the bad ones, but and then, and then the other one is the rubber band is like, I'm gonna cry and with this beat, I'm gonna dance, like I'm gonna
Ex- every time.
every
I
time.
actually, I'm surprised
I
I didn't have
always
one.
wear
I
this.
usually wear one.
Yeah.
Smart woman. I love you. Oh
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
look at his hair. So yeah, rubber band and bad ones. Oh my God, my brain. Definitely those are my favorite off that one.
So
Be
those are my two for that.
two for that one, yeah. Because they just go hand in hand on depression and just beats at the same time for me.
Because that's life. It's like that yin and yang. Like
Yeah,
if you receive something in the world, you're gonna have to give something up.
right. Like
That's just how it goes.
it makes it perfect to me. Like it makes a
Yeah.
perfect album to me or a perfect artist to me compared to most that is just all like techno music and like there's which isn't bad for dancing and stuff. But like when you really want to like connect lyrics or where it's at, beats or where it's at, let's put them together and let's that's how
Yeah,
I
I want to live by the bops. Don't get me
right.
wrong, girl. I totally want to live by the bops.
Right.
But
And I want to have fun, but I mean, I also love the lyrics of it. Like, give me your emotion. Give me what you went
and
through.
that's and that could totally bring us to I used to think I could fly, which would be the first LP.
Yes.
And so of course, that's my thing.
Uh,
That
every time I
I'll
hear it now, since I've met you and since I've seen you, I think of you every single time because of
I
it.
love it. I
It's
love it. You're
literally,
beautiful.
is that one is a good one because I think it's also funny because she's like, you know what? I don't fucking care. I'm going to his house. Like, screw
And
it.
I do.
And I do. Yeah.
I
But
should
on,
probably stop now that I'm older.
no, you do you. You do you, babe. I will say on the I wish I used to think I could fly. I don't know why I said wish. I think I was seeing wish list and I was like wish came to my head.
I
There's a
don't need to
lot
know
like
about
don't
Jesse's Wood.
I, oh don't even get me started. So but don't come back is on this one too, so that's so hard. And she's all I want to be and
Chaotic.
feel like
Chaotic.
shit, chaotic. What was the other one that I loved on that? Hate myself, feel attacked. But love it. Chaotic is really good.
If I had to be chaotic, it has to be that. It has to be those two. When she
Yeah,
dropped, she's all I want to be from the set list. Like my heart wasn't broken,
yeah.
and
No, because
it just
that's not really like I feel like that's not her anymore, you know?
right.
It'll always
Yeah,
be her because it's a good song and it has a great meaning for younger girls and even for my age, anybody really. But I feel like for her, she's outgrown that era. I feel like she's so confident now. And like,
yeah. Oh, Tatiana's in full effect.
yeah, it's not even she shouldn't even be called Tate anymore. She's like Tatiana. Like, but with like
Yeah.
a
Did you see my shirt? Did you see my shirt idea? Oh my God. Oh my God. I was just looking at it again the other day and was like, yeah, they need to do that for me. Please, please do that for me.
no, I didn't see it.
Oh my God, it's a
A
tit for tat
shirt?
shirt and on the back instead of Tate. Yeah, it's like the Tate letters, and then
Hmm.
they like put some stars or some shit, like I said, over the
Right.
E and Iana on the back, like Tate,
Yes.
and then cross out the E. But
We,
make sure you see the E is crossed out, that last E on Tate.
I would
Make sure
buy
you
that.
see it's crossed out with stars or
Or
some shit.
yeah, like her whole design like on her album. That would be kind of cool. I would buy
I
that.
think I think it's brilliant, and everybody
Yeah.
before my account got hacked, thought it was brilliant too.
It is
And then I
brilliant.
kind of freaked out because people started making it, and I was like, shit. That's not
You
ours.
need to trademark that soon.
I make a mistake. Every day I learn something new. Every day I just
It's part of
step
the
in a big old
gig,
pile of
man. It's part of the gig. I'm telling you.
thing. Like when you like mess up like that, when you do like the ugliest thing that you think you could do, you cannot let that define you. You
No.
have to move. It's
That's
so
what I
important to
always
move.
tell my kids even. I'm like, okay, you think that you made that mistake, but you learn from it, you grow from it. If you wouldn't have made that mistake, you're gonna grow up never knowing what happened, and then you're probably gonna make a bigger mistake. So don't ever regret anything that you've done. I mean, it might have been really bad, but it made you who you are. I mean, I've done it a million times, and people ask me, would you go back and change it? And I'm like, not at all. I'll go down that path again. But it did make me who I am now, and I'm thankful for that.
I don't ever want to appear like petty or ugly, and I
Right.
have done it. And those are the things that I regret. It's when you pop off about something that you really have no business talking about. You have no
Right.
and then you embarrass yourself in front of your friends and your
Now, if you're
family,
standing
and
up
then
for
you're just
yourself, 100%.
but
But to an
yeah, but
extent, you know what I mean?
it
Like a respectful extent of it, I feel
see
like.
that
Fine.
it's the respectful part. It's so I
Right.
think you need to learn. So I and this is a life lesson. I really wish I could nail this down. I need to learn to respond instead of react
That is
when something
what
comes
I
my
need to
way.
do as well because I feel like we've had this discussion. I feel like I'm in tune with everyone, right? And you do too. My initial like reaction when somebody comes and tells me something is to automatically like not respond but act on it. And then that can put me in a position where it's worse. Where I need to stop and think about it and I need to like assess the situation, but my brain just my emotions won't let me. They just like overtake me and like eat me, you know? So I get that.
We're too emotional,
I
girl.
hate it. I freaking hate it. I wish it could go away. I wish I could take something and it would just be like I don't care. Like, whatever, you know?
Yeah,
I'm just
and I
too
don't. And the thing, sometimes when I think about it and I go back, I'm just like, okay, I reacted really poorly, but I meant every freaking word that I said. And
right
yeah, okay, I did do it. I did do it in an ugly,
manner.
disgusting manner
Yeah.
that does not define who I am or how I want to behave in situations. But
I just feel
sometimes
like
I feel like
people
people
want to
aren't getting
bring
my
that out
point.
of you. And no, yeah, that don't get your point. And that's also brings you back to cussing. I feel like sometimes, like, if you're in a heated discussion or you're even just joking around, I feel like no one can hear you unless you're like, fuck. You know what I mean? Because, like, I've been in an argument before. I've been like, I'm gonna be really mature and I'm not gonna say one cuss word. And then I feel like it didn't wrap around their head, or they didn't think I was serious. And then I turn around, I'm like, you didn't fucking hear me, did you? And,
Yeah. And they want to
then
try
they're
to outcuss
serious.
me. I know all the words, sister. You want to try to outcuss me?
I got it.
I will
A
decimate you.
Webster a
It's
dictionary
vulgarity.
of King Tots cuss words. So we're gonna go to think
Think
later.
later.
Yeah.
Okay, think later.
This
Think
is one of my
later is
favorites. So
my
this is
jam.
I know this is hard. I can't honestly I can't pick one. I love all of them. Like I said, the Run for the Hill is my favorite, but like every single one as because I'm looking at the playlist right now because like I want to make sure that I don't get confused with the other one, but literally all of them. Like they're all hits. Like X's, Stay Done, Greedy, Cut My Hair, like Breakup, like
Boom, boom, boom. Mm.
Messier. Think now the actual Plastic Palm Trees.
And that's why that favorite song thing is such BS. And
It
it's like,
is.
come on, you have a better idea than that.
Yeah.
Because anybody who asks me what my favorite song is, they don't have one either.
I bet you anything. They'd be like, well, what mood am I in? Or like, do I have to pick? Right. Guilty
But
Conscience
think
too.
later, or when you can relate to the lyrics, like you're like, oh my God, that
Hmm.
happened to me that night. Like that whole first met you at a night on Boston. Like maybe it wasn't Boston.
Maybe
Okay,
not.
put your hand on my thigh. Yes, you did.
Yes, you're so like we're not alike. I can relate to that a lot because of friendships that I've had, and I hate that. Because Run for the Hills is relatable for me being in a relationship where you feel like everything you do, you're just like you're fighting for your life running because it's you see all these flags. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like if you go back to like we're not alike, I think that song does like it is not my favorite song because I don't want to think about that stuff.
No, it's
You
not my
know,
favorite, but I do love the lyrics in
it's
it.
So it's right. It's brilliant.
It's
It's
brilliant.
brilliant,
Yeah, that's why I think I
but it makes
liked
your heart hurt.
it. Does.
Peer friend who like I knew at the time, and we'll just
Hmm.
call her Triple H. And Triple H, she went to three or four Tate shows with me, and she's the only person who likes not as much as I do, but likes Tate. And every single
Right.
other person in my life was like, "What is this?" And I'm like, "You just don't understand. I mean, are you
Yeah.
listening? Are you freaking listening?" It's just like
Right.
it gets so frustrating.
Hmm.
And and then they show me something like Garth Brooks. Are you listening? And I'm like, "Yeah, I heard that."
We've heard
Um,
that in the 90s. Can
yeah. Can we move on? Like old
we
people
move
music.
on? Yeah.
No one's gonna take Tate's place. I'm
No.
telling you. I've been around, man. I've been around. Like I've been so I'm 55 now. Okay, so when I said I'm telling you right now, I'm 55.
That's
Fine.
his age.
So
Finally, that's the question that's answered.
there you go. There you go. So when I first started, like my first album was like Rumors by Fleetwood Mac. So like I've always like since I've been 7 years old, I've dug music. Like since I've
Right.
been seven, I'm into it.
Hmm.
And I've never seen anything. The work she's put into it from when like she was a kid, exposing herself to the public and the media. I mean, I get a hateful comment on TikTok and I'm like freaking out like a little schoolgirl, like
Right.
whatever. I mean, what kind of hate must she have received to to muster through, still continue to deliver like the dancing, the vocals, just like she's like the full package. And I'm so scared that she's going to start acting.
If she
Or
does,
maybe I'm excited about it.
I would be excited, but I don't want her to give up her what she's doing because she's great at it. Her
So
dancing, her dancing. Okay, if my body could do that. Later, what brought us on to Tate is like the "You Broke Me First" stuff, and I heard that, and I was going through my first divorce, and I was like, "What's this song?" Like, she does act great, but she can already pull off anything. Like, I don't think there's anything she can't do, and if she can't, I don't. I think she's a wizard. Like, I don't know.
she's
I don't
magical.
know. And then she had the Think Later tour, then wrote the new album, then went on tour.
Be a part of something I
You get
just want to
petty.
close. Like
Hmm.
even I'm watching the reels, but I don't do the live stream because I'm just jealous. I'm just
I am
jealous,
too.
and I want to be
At
there.
least
And
you
I'm
got
just
to
like,
go to one.
I went to a lot. And I'm doubling up next tour. So I did, like I said, I did 4 shows the first tour, 8 shows this tour. So I got to make it 16. We got to double up, and then
If
on her
you
tour
go,
after that, each single state.
I can for sure be your buddy on the Missouri
Totes,
ones. I
totes.
don't. If I need to, I can get a passport and I could finally travel, but I'm scared to death. But I'll do it
Please
for
get a
you.
passport. It's so much cheaper to see shows in Europe. Oh my God. It's so
Really?
much. I just saw Kesha in Glasgow,
You've
and
seen
it was like,
Kesha?
oh yeah, oh girl. So Kesha's like that reminds me of Afghanistan days because our play it was Kesha, LMFAO,
Right, back in the
um,
early 2000s.
2010,
Yeah, 2000,
2011. Yeah,
yeah. See, that was
yeah.
my club stuff because back then I was like high school to like the college age. So like that was like, the 303 and all that stuff. We were all like, yeah. Yeah, that was my jam for sure.
Good stuff.
It
And that
really
was good
is.
stuff. And she was brilliant. She girlfriend performed.
She
Kesha, I'm
can
sorry, Kesha,
sing
and that's a good story too. She's been through some stuff.
with the
And
whole producers and stuff.
Dr.
Yeah.
Luke, yeah, that dude,
Yeah.
whatever. I mean, oh
We
my God,
we we don't like him.
tech,
We cancel him.
honestly.
If this was a
Yeah,
canceled podcast, we cancel him. People like that in the music world, they're trash. Like they need to go. And I think that's why some of them are losing credibility, which is good. It really is.
and
It's
when
really
we
good.
start a band, we're going to be nothing like that. You'll have to do
No.
lead vocals. I heard you sing. Oh, girl, I had no idea you had such pipes.
So yeah, I do. I actually had almost a scholarship in high school for it, but I blew that because I decided to be a bad girl. So
Oh,
I don't want to go out to like a karaoke scene, and just like, not even if it's good, just want to have fun. You know what I mean?
yeah, but when you show us all up, it makes us feel kind of weird
No,
inside because
but
we want to belt it out too. But you're like warbling like
I
a
can,
songbird, like, rah, come on.
I can butcher it too. I just want to have fun. That's all I want to do is I want to have fun.
Amen. Amen. Life is short.
It is. All I do is work, clean, cook, house, wife, life, think sometimes. I think
Yes,
later a lot.
all I do is sit on my ass and have a good time too. I feel you.
But that's good. You look at your background. You're like,
It's
it's
oh my God,
beautiful.
it was like Twitch, and I was like, I have enough of them. Like naturally, I don't think I need another one.
No, it's so I use, oh, I'm getting red in the face. No, it's for
You got the
like
vapors. You
I
got the
know.
vapors.
It's for like gaming and like honestly, people do ASMR. Do you know what that is?
Yes, I totally know. I think you know what
It's
this is.
like I think you know what this is. But anyways, they get paid for it, and then like there's like girls with long nails. Like I'm here for it.
Oh,
If I mean,
scratching shit. Oh my god.
yeah, make your bank. But I mean,
I
whatever.
would do I would do an ASMR of me with my nails on a chalkboard for you.
Oh God, no, I couldn't. I would pay you to stop. I'd be like, stop, stop. Oh,
This
by
is
the way,
kind of
the
weird.
question was, give us a random fact about Shawn.
Okay, the random fact about Shawn is Shawn was an extra in the movie A
What?
League of Their Own. Do you remember that movie with Madonna and Rosie O'Donnell and Tom Hanks?
Wait, what? You
You
were?
know that movie? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
you were an ex.
So it was, yeah. And I'm on the cutting room floor, or I think there's one scene where you can see me across the ballpark, but can't make it out. But I'm
Oh
just,
my gosh. How did you get that?
oh,
I have to know more
they were
about that.
filming. They were filming in Huntingburg, Indiana, which is very, very close to a town that my grandmother lived in at the time, and I was
Hmm.
visiting her, and we were looking for extras.
Did you get paid well?
No, I didn't get paid at all. It was
Was it
we
more
got a
like
hot
I
dog
want to
from
be
one.
in this movie? Because I would have done the same. I'd be like, you want my blood? Here, just take it. I want to be in this.
Here's what they did though. So they dressed me up in a like a 1940s sailor costume because it was like the because it was when I guess the movie's about when everyone was off the
Right.
war, so women
Yeah.
started like and so they so I had a lovely kind of skater bangy thing. I my
Going on.
it, Anyway, so they put that. So I went to wardrobe, and they gave me the little sailor costume to put on, and then they were like, "You need to get your hair cut," and I was like, "All right, free haircut, rock and roll." But here's what they did: they put the hat on, the little sailor cap,
That
and
you
they
have
basically
like
just buzzed around it. They just buzzed around it. So when you took the cap off, it was still like all of the kids today. Like I was so ahead of the time. Oh my god, I basically looked like all the kids today. And
the
I,
experience, though. That's what counts. The
yes,
experience that you got.
but I also have shitty vision, right? So I was wearing, and back in the 90s, I was rocking this awesome pair of, Sally, Jesse, Raphael, red rim, big
But
ass glasses, right? And they're like, that's not World War II. You got to take those off. And I'm like, but I can't see.
but I can
So I'm missing my mark. They're just like, I need you to walk from here to here. And I'm walking, and Penny Marshall is just like such a biatch to me. And I was just like, bitch, I'm blind. I
I
cannot
can't
see. I'm
see.
not blind. And Penny Marshall did not care. Penny Marshall was up here. She's
Right.
directing this thing.
She doesn't
I'm
care.
nobody. She didn't care.
Yeah.
But at one point, I was like 10 feet away from Madonna, and all of us are having to reach our arms in, like trying to touch her, something like that. And, but still, like, I'm on the cutting room floor. You never see me, but I was there.
That is amazing. I love that. And I love that for you. And I think I could, like, I did, it's shocking to me, but not because you're so like full of life. So, like, did I expect anything else? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're so fun. I don't know.
I try to
That's an
be.
awesome fact, actually. I love that a lot. Like,
I
I
try to be.
didn't,
I don't want to seem. Listen, we're all sad inside. Everybody has really
yeah,
bad thoughts. But
yeah,
you got to fight that shit off.
you
You got to
do.
shovel that
I will
shit to the
say.
left.
I will say I'm a victim of it, and you just have to think of the people around you and surround yourself with the best people, or else they can get you, and then you're
But
down.
you're managing, Amanda. You're totally managing.
I
I
am
mean,
managing.
everything on your face line.
I might be a little crazy sometimes, but I'm here and I'm breathing, so I just have to
Absolutely.
day by day. Uh, that's all I
I
can
love
say.
that for you, darling. I love that. I think
I
you
love
should
it
keep
for
that up. You're
you.
beautiful, and you are making an impact. And you listen. You are raising
I
kids.
am
You are managing a family. You are working your ass off. You've been through some
Sean.
shit with the whole like. I mean, listen. Everybody's got struggles, and the shit that you've gone through. I don't know if I would have hung it up. I mean, sometimes I mean, listen. I was gonna hang up TikTok if it wasn't for you. After that, I was gonna be like,
Stop.
fuck. I'm sorry. I was gonna be like, screw this. I'm like, I am not down with the negativity. I don't want to hear these words or these but all the love. Listen, this stuff is more positive.
The love
Negative.
overrides the
I'm gonna
hate. You're
stick with it.
gonna get hate no matter what. No matter
You
what.
are
Like fun. So what the same thing with TikTok. Like that's why I was telling you. I was like, if you were having fun and you were being social and you were connecting with people that are just like you and think like you, who cares? Just
Yeah.
shake it off. Because I mean, I'm not here to kiss your ass. I'm a really blunt person, and I like to tell honesty. Like if something's up, I'm gonna tell you. If it's like if I feel like it's not for you, I'm gonna tell you. But from what I've seen from your content, I'm not just saying this like I said to kiss your ass, but you get a lot of love on there. And I know that just because they blow up my inbox because of everything that's been going on. So I don't think we should let them win. And I know that's cliche. Don't let your haters win. Don't let them, but literally, we can't let them win because if they win, what does that get us? I
If I
mean,
got 10,000 people that love me and 2,000 people that hate me, I don't care. I'm sticking with
yeah,
the love.
the only
And
thing that matters is how it makes you feel, like the
yeah,
love that you get. Like I think if I could speak for all of them, is like they want to hang out with you. Like that's like kind of like me. Like I wouldn't mind. Like you bring so much like positivity. I know that we've had this conversation in personal times, but like you're so positive and so fun, and I could have a conversation with you. We have the same interests. I think that's what they want. Is like we just want like a I don't want to say girlhood because obviously, there's boys in there, there's a mix of trans in
hey,
there, there's a
we
mix
can
of
all be girls.
yeah, it's just like let's all just be queens and kings. I think that's our vibe. And the people who don't get that, I don't feel like no offense, but full offense kind of that make those comments aren't part of to me they're not part of that community because that's not what
And
the
we don't want
takes
them at the
stand
party.
for. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we don't
don't
want them
stand for
here.
hate. We don't stand for any of that. So bye. Like I say just fuck it and just ignore it because
Yeah,
that's who
so
you
that was
are.
my thing. I was gonna start responding to that stuff. So I did respond to one person who was being a biatch, and I was just like, "Yeah, but your dad keeps sliding into my DMs or some shit like
No,
that."
actually, I freaking love that. No, 100% use that every single time because if you don't, I will do it for
I was just like,
keep your
"Really?"
dad out
But
of my
then I
DM.
stopped. I just stopped. I don't need to respond to the hate and the negativity. I'm trying to not do
Oh
this
my
as
God,
much.
I'm so sorry. That's the best response I think that you could come up with in this scenario other than being a complete ass.
It's just like so like quick because that's the thing to respond instead of react. If I had thought about it and
Right.
responded, it might have been more thoughtful. But no, I just keep
No,
like
just go.
popping off.
I
Pop off,
really love
Queen.
that. I really love that. That's a good response. It's kind of like my response of like, aren't you too old to be at the Tate McRae concert? Blah, blah, blah. Hold my beer. Mine's like, let me
Yeah,
show you my credit score. And while we're doing that, let me give you a lesson on credit.
you if you need one, I can totally do that. I
I
don't
could
think
do it
that's for
for
this
you.
podcast, but we could
It's
do a
not for this
financial
podcast, but
management
I can help
podcast
you out. Hashtag Asian Gene. I'm Asian, so that's okay.
because you are the future, baby.
I do look Hispanic. I get that a lot though. But
Actually, you do. Actually, yeah, I guess.
no,
Yeah,
I
you could.
kid you not. Everybody I meet in real life, they're like, "Are you?" I'm not trying to be rude, but are you Mexican or Hispanic? And I'm like, I get this a million times a day. No. I think it's because I'm Asian and native. So like if you mix those two together, you get like a little Hispanic look
Beauty,
going.
a little
Well,
beautifulness is what you get.
oh, honey, thank you. We're having drinks over here. Yeah. Shawn.
It's far too early, but I'm having a really good time, so I
I'm
don't
so
care.
glad. That was my goal. I want you to have a good time. I didn't want you to get on here and be like, oh God, she's asking me all these questions and she's a bitch and she's so boring and blah blah
No,
blah.
you're beautiful, Amanda. I can't even. You have no idea. You really did. Like, here's the thing: is the tots get me through a lot. Like, even through all the shows and stuff. Like, when I like, because I have a lot of self doubt. I got a lot of issues that I'm still trying to noodle out, and I probably won't even be finished with them by the time I'm dead. But
I don't think we all will
the
ever.
love, I mean, the love, and like I feel like
Hmm.
just the love from the tots. Like when I'm there at a show and I'm with a
Yeah.
tot, they're cool. We're vibing. Everything is cool when I see you online and when we've talked before, it's
Hmm.
cool. The just the tech stuff though, it's not. I'm a kinetic person,
Right.
and if anybody wants to like, oh, and back to the other thing, like if you see any picture, you see pictures of me with all the tots. I
Hmm.
Keanu Reeves that shit. I Keanu Reeves that shit like you wouldn't believe.
Hmm.
And if I put my arm around someone, I'm like, are you okay with this? I just want to.
Consensual. Like that's respectful. Like
Yeah, exactly. Because I
also
don't
because you
know
have to be now because you don't know what you're gonna get or who you're gonna come upon at all.
exactly anybody to ever feel threatened or
And
unsafe
for you
around
to
me.
say
I'm an
that though
ally.
too is like that means a lot. Like for you to just come
Yeah.
out and say that. Like no one told you you had to say that. Like that right there is humanity. That is what we love. At least I love it. I wish more people would love it. But
I love you. You're so kind.
I know. I'm telling you, if you ever come back, I know that you're like relocating, but if you ever come back and there's a Tay concert or there's a concert you want to go to and it's in my area or I could like go somewhere else, let's go. I'm
Once I know her
100%
schedule,
serious.
girlfriend. Once I know her tour schedule, and I didn't know she
Yeah.
was going to add all those damn dates. I did
Oh,
not.
like I wanted to go to the Phoenix one. I think is it tonight? No, the 5th. I don't know what today
What's
is.
what's today's the? I think it's the fourth. I think
So
today's
I think
fourth. When
tomorrow is a show that's in Arizona, and I wanted to go to that, but I was like, shit, I can't drive that fast, and
you
it
can
takes
fly.
17 hours, but I can't fly because I don't have
Uh,
a.
it's-
So I was like, well, even if I wanted to go to it, I can't because I don't have that. I know, right?
that sucks beyond the
No, I
telling of it.
know.
It was all frequent flyer miles. Like all of my trips I took were all. I was paying $11.90 for taxes. Every single Tate show was frequent flyer miles. I didn't
I
pay
was
for any
gonna
of those.
say, how the hell? Because you went to 12.
Mm-hmm.
Can
Which is eight this tour. Four last eight this tour. Eight as so
Okay.
close.
So that since we're already talking about it, the tour thing, what was I know it's hard to say this, but what would be the one that you remember and loved and just like it stuck in your brain the most?
That's so hard.
I knew it was gonna
Um,
be hard for you.
I don't know. Fuck.
You're like, I don't know, I don't know.
Okay. Tate wise, like being close to her, it would have to be Dallas or Seattle
Dallas.
because in Dallas
Okay.
she called me and I didn't like. I didn't even know it was happening while it was happening.
That
Like
was
somebody
one
was
of the
like, "Dude,
questions.
she's talking about you." I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh,
Did
yeah."
she just spot you? Or did like her team spot you?
I have no idea. I was just sort of directed. It was sort of like, "Dude, look," and I was like, "What?"
That's
And then
amazing.
like I
I'm so
didn't
glad that happened to you.
because I was just vibe. I was in the show. I was like, "Yeah, we're having a great time, aren't we?" And I was like, "Oh my god, she's talking to
Right.
me! Oh my god!" And
I
then
would
I
have
just lost.
fainted. Like I would have fell on the floor.
I almost well, you
Had a
so
heart
after
attack.
Seattle, I almost did when she touched me. It's after Run for the Hills when she
Oh yeah,
she
she
does
was
it.
walking and I seen her with you. Yeah.
I was like falling to my knees. She got a whole video of Seattle.
So lucky.
Oh my god! And then of course Dallas, like everybody got a video of that. And
No,
the thing I like
yeah.
about Tots, you hear them screaming, you hear them screaming. They're like, "We're
Yeah.
happy for you." And like, thank you so much because I'm happy for you too. And it's just this community of love. And
I feel like you are like the new face right now of the talk community, honestly. Because it's so hard to explain it, like put into words.
this is the face you want for the talk community.
Yeah, 100%. If it means like we're united and nice and positive and like don't freaking like be like everybody else, 100%. Yeah.
Never let a tot down.
Never let a tot down. A tater tot. No. And
Yep.
I think you represent that. Like you really do. Like I know there's girls like myself even, like we're here for each other, but there's just a different vibe when it comes from, for one, I hate to bring like anything in it, but like you're a male, right? And so
And
that's
we're
unique as
assholes.
is. You're usually
We're
assholes, no offense. I mean, women are
fair enough.
too.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Women are too, but also like look at us. We're the Tate's a diverse community. We're from like anywhere from like 8 years old to 12, up. And like I said that night when I was scrolling, this is personal for me and I don't mind to share this, but when I was scrolling that night, I had told you I recently, well, not recently, but it's been almost 2 years since my dad passed. So I have the grief moments where they hit you and you're just like, hey, I'm gonna cry for 5 hours straight. You know what I mean? So I'm like, so I'm in bed by myself scrolling, and I'm like, let's just get my mind off of it. And literally, I remember because I sent it to every single person, and I could have them come out like I could have them tell you that this is valid. Like my husband was one of them. I remember I downloaded because you could download a video, save it, and screenshot it or screen record it. I was like, that. I remember crying, and I was looking at my screen, and I was like, this dude, like this guy is so happy. Like he looks like he has no care. I'm getting goosebumps. It's like he has no care in the world. I want to be like this. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Shawn. I love you. But it's the truth, though. I'm not, like I said, I'm not. You could ask anybody. My mom, I just sent it to my mom. I sent it to my son, and my son was like, bro's vibing, and he's 10. Right? So, and then I showed my husband. He's like, oh, he looks like he's having a great time. I'm like, I want to be that person when I'm his age. So I think, like, for me, being a tot, and then like watching that and then being in that grief stage that night, that video, it really made me see hope, if that makes sense. Like I was like, yeah, I'm having this worst moment in life, but like I could this guy, I don't know his life. I don't know who he is, but he's straight up vibing. Like he's so happy. Like I want that. You know what I mean? And I know you and I discussed, that's up to you to discuss on what happened to you, but like I'll edit this out if I need to, what the grief process, you know? And there's always no one knows what's going on, but like you could look at that video that you went viral on and no one would have known that you had went through anything, right? Because you're just so happy. You know what I mean? You just radiate like the best, to me. And I know to everyone else too, because if you didn't, they wouldn't want to be part of your community. They wouldn't try to contact you. They wouldn't want to follow you. They wouldn't be like, get back on TikTok. They wouldn't be like, message me back, blah, 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 blah. If you weren't such a good, positive person, they wouldn't do that. And that's, like I said, I'm not trying to kiss your ass. I
No, I'm glad.
genuinely, really genuinely want you to know that because that night really, for me personal, on a very, very personal note, I don't talk about it much, but I was going through it and I don't like bothering people with my issues. Like that's including my best friend, which is my husband. I try to keep him out of my grieving stages because I feel like it burdens, but that's part of my personality. I feel like I burden people when I talk about it. So I escape on my phone. And so, like I said,
Yeah.
I was scrolling and I was like, it just made my whole night. I did want, I'm sorry I made you cry, but I wanted you, I know I texted it to you, but it's different when you get a text and then you could hear it in someone's voice. Because, like when you read a text, you don't get the tone, you know? So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
genuinely want you to know that that night was really, you did help me through that night. And I appreciate it. And that's why I absolutely adore you. It's nice to see someone like you.
And well, I say what and what I will say is that I'll try. Like I said, we've all been really ugly in our past and said
Right.
some mean ass shit to people. Um, you got to move past that and just promise yourself
Mhm.
you're not going to do it again. And then when you do it
Right.
again, you just promise yourself again that you won't do it again because you're going to keep falling. You're going to keep
It's like a
getting up. You're going to keep
pattern. It's
falling.
a revolving door.
Repeat until insane.
Until insane. 100%. And I think that's why I like I'm a I'm different than I used to be when I was younger. When I was younger, I was a little bit more feisty, but now I'm just like I realize life is more precious, I guess, and relationships are more precious than we think, especially when you lose that one person that's close to you. Sorry, that's your best friend. Like life life changes and you realize that quickly. And
And
I
you
hate
think
it.
in Nashville, when I started getting recognized,
Hmm.
that is what flipped the squid. Like Allison and Tori and just the overall love that was just like everybody was. That was where the vibe started, and that because I was going to end it after Nashville. Nashville was my last show. I
Right.
wasn't going anywhere else until I went viral, and I was like, "We're going to take this. We're going to take it further. We're going to take it
I'm
further."
glad that you did because a lot of I noticed after you would the whole interaction thing you would tape, more people were coming up to you, recording you, saying the king is here. That concert Live Nation, the verified account, they even got you said, "Hey, there's a celebrity at Tate's concert, and it's not Tate, and it was you." And I was like,
Yeah.
that's where it's at. Like that is the exact. I mean, like literally, you're it. You're just in the
I
middle
know
of
it's
the
weird.
pit,
I
just
know it's
like
weird. It's all out of love, though. I know it's weird. It's
it's
really,
not
really weird.
weird.
But
It's not
it's
weird.
not cringe. It's not cringe.
It's
It
not
might be
cringe.
weird,
I don't think
but
it's
listen,
weird or cringe. But
I love Tate.
I think that we're our worst critics. So I see how you can think that about yourself because I think that about myself as well. But I'm telling you right now, to me, that was not cringe and it was not weird. I think that was watching someone have the time of their life and vibing, and that's what we all need to be doing.
I did have the time of my life.
Yeah, I could tell, and I was
Speaking
jealous. I
of
was like,
dubs,
"Oh my gosh!"
just
Watching you.
like not or alcohol wise, just out of my mind, like
Right.
emotionally wise. When I'm here, yeah,
Well,
yeah,
yeah,
because I'm
you're
sure a
in
lot
front
of
of
people.
like your favorite artist, and like you're having the time of your life. Of course, you're gonna be out of your mind. Like at the Taylor concert, you think I was fully there? I was like,
Yeah, everyone's like, "What are you on?" And I'm like, Crestor and Lisinopril. What are you on?
Lexapro.
Like,
That's my depression.
My blood pressure is maintained. I'll tell you that.
My cholesterol is really good right now.
Cry at every concert is so stupid,
No,
but
it's not.
they,
It's
it's
not. I would cry
I need to get
too.
my emotions in check.
Listen, I would rather be emotionally intelligent than not know, like, have any emotion whatsoever.
I'm too empathetic, and
I
it's
am too.
empathetic is a dirty word now, and so like now I know that I'm the minority. I never thought I'd
I
be the
just
minority.
I never thought it would get. I didn't think it would get this bad as I got older. But as I get older, I get more empathetic, and I hate it. I hate it. I can't even go
I
into a
can't.
room
We
anymore.
have to embrace it. It's the only thing that's going to save this
No,
whole
I've been
world.
trying to embrace it, but when I do, I'm like, I love you so much. And then they're like, you're just weird. And I'm like, I know, I know, I know.
Let's
One
see.
is from a fan. Her name's Kimberly. She
Oh,
wants to
Kimberly,
know.
I'm sorry I didn't meet you in Seattle. Was it
No,
Seattle or St. Louis?
it says, were you at the LA show
L.A.
night two? Were you
LA
there?
Night 2. Yes, LA Night 2. I was there for LA Night 2. Kimberly, girl, come
She
on
said
up.
she was there and she was sad she didn't see you. Were you in the pit or like the so close to what?
I was in the pit. I didn't do anything but pit after. So Baltimore, Atlanta, and Nashville, I was in the 100 section, and after that, I was pit centric. Kimberly, next show, next tour, if I'm at a show, like I said, I'm gonna try to hit all of them or as many as I can. Just come up and say hi and let's take a selfie. And I'm gonna try to do like an album of me and Tater Tot fans because we are all in the same kingdom.
If
We all have the same vibe.
and if I'm there, I'm gonna be your photographer. Like I'm gonna get you with all of your tots. Like this is the mom side of me coming out. You can make a little scrapbook of like you and the tots. Like I adopted these. These are my kids. these are
I,
my these are what makes me keep going every day.
a lot of people do not have the parental support that I have, and I know I get that.
And that's
I'm very
amazing.
very aware how lucky I am. I'm very aware of
That's
that,
how my mom and
and
my dad was and my mom is. So freaking supportive. I could not ask for a better support system.
they're supportive of shit that they're just like the what no 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 and but I'm just like yes yes yes, and they're just like
Yeah.
okay,
My
we'll
mom's like,
support
Amanda,
you.
the fuck are you doing? And I'm like, just shh, I got it under control. She's like, whatever. You're gonna learn. And I'm like, I did. You're right, mom. I did
Oh
learn. Thank
yeah.
you.
And I'm always wrong. They're always
Hmm.
usually sometimes I am right and I did do the right thing.
Yeah,
And
sometimes we are right. We can say that and we own that. Clap, clap, clap.
and I don't want any tots to get hurt, and I want them protected, yet I want them to be able to like explore, have a great life, take chances, take risks, get hurt, fall in love, fall out of like all of it. I want them to have the full experience. I feel like when I was younger, I didn't have that full experience, and I'm kind of jealous because I see kids these days and man, they're taking life by
Right.
the horns, and I want them to keep doing that because I'm doing it now. And I might not have done it then so much, but I'm doing it now.
I'm
And I
on the
just
same page with you. I know I'm only 32, but I grew up scared of everything. So I didn't take the advantages like I should have.
like what other new artists are kind of like tickling your brain. We know I know you Taylor. I know you
Taylor
Tate.
and Tate, obviously, you see this going on. I really am into Louis Capaldi. As you know, I'm grieving. So he has a new song out that's called, well, he has multiple songs out. It's called Survive and Something in the Heavens. So Something in the Heavens reminds me of my father. And when I listen to it, there's days where I'm like, I'm listening to this is like, it gives me a good vibe that day. And then there's some days I'm listening to it, I'm like, oh shit, here it goes, here comes the tears. So he's a big one for me now. And then Halsey. Halsey.
Honey, honey,
Manic and Badlands will forever be one of my favorites.
I
Like,
want to see the Halsey show in March. I've got to get there somehow.
I
I've got
almost went to the one in Arkansas. When she first came out, I loved her so much, and I still love her. But
Mhm.
Manic, that album was gorgeous. Like my favorite movie, by the way, of all time is Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Sunshine, this was mine.
I that movie is the best movie, which brings me to our